Today is 967 day that I'm sharing lessons on learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams. You will allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about bargains. Bargains. What kind of bargains do we do with ourselves? Because those bargains will dictate how fast you move in life. Do you achieve your goals? Or you still wishing to achieve your goals? I think that those bargains that we're making every single day leads to disappointment or leads to results. What kind of bargains we make? What kind of bargains do we make? And I think that I will share in the end exactly how I work those bargains, because when you understand how to deal with those bargains, how to win those bargains, it's much easier to really make sure that those bargains that you're making every single day with yourself is easier to win. Because it's not easy, especially when your willpower is low, when your life is not going well, or when something is going on in your life. We need to understand how to make sure that we bargain and we always win that bargain, because the short-term and long-term things that we're able to develop is really influenced by our bargains. So what kind of bargains do I speak about? What kind of bargains? So number one, the easiest things to understand is snooze button. Snooze button is a bargain. So should I press the button and snooze and allow ourselves to sleep a little more and rush to work or rush to somewhere later and then feel that you are always trying to catch up because you overslept, you didn't have a chance to prepare, maybe you were planning to really exercise, maybe you were planning to read, maybe you're planning to just not rush and wake up early. It doesn't matter what you plan, but that snooze button, that bargain, first thing in the morning, could a lot of times dictate how your day will be. So of course we're able to really have that bargain potentially really destroying our day because we're losing that bargain, first bargain a day. So being able to win that bargain, because of course short-term and long-term things that we want to do will be impacted by bargains. So that means for the short term, you sometimes feel, oh yeah, that's the right bargain because I just need extra couple minutes of sleep just to feel great. But that's never the answer. It's never the answer. I know that I press snooze button. I'm not any different, but I know that that's the wrong choice. A wrong choice. Number two is dietary choices, dietary options, and that means that we a lot of times sacrifice our health because we're bargaining in the wrong way. So what that means, that means that potentially really invest our time to really make a delicious, healthy food, but it's, I don't have time to make food. Like I don't want to stand in the kitchen for an hour to make a delicious, healthy food. And now we sacrifice our health because we eat snack or some kind of unhealthy food, fast food. So that means you're able to sacrifice your time to make food, or you're able to sacrifice your health. Otherwise, of course, you're able to really buy that food. You're able to really go to a restaurant, a good restaurant where it's healthy food, and you pay for it. But again, now you're sacrificing money for that. But otherwise, you sacrifice health. So what do you want to sacrifice? You are bargaining. You're bargaining with yourself. And I truly believe that one thing that we also supposed to bargain for the health side, not for time or money. Because at the end of the day, what is the most important resource? What is the most important? Time or money? No. Energy is the most important resource. It doesn't matter. If you have all the money in the universe, if you have all the time in the universe, if you do not have energy, you don't have health, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much time, doesn't matter how much money. So we always supposed to bargain towards health. And of course, sometimes it's hard. It's hard, but we need to really learn how we're able to bargain, how we're able to do that. I will discuss it a little bit. Number three is exercise negotiations. Exercise negotiations. Like today, I really don't feel like exercising, but tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow will be a big day. I will do 200%, 200%, because I know that I will catch up. Today I don't exercise. Tomorrow, instead of 1 hour, I will do 2 hours. Have you ever said that to yourself? Have you ever said that you will do tomorrow 200%? You will catch up. But every single knows that is lying to yourself, because you're not able to do 200%. You're able to do only 100%. So it means what you didn't do today will be lost, and that's it. And again, we need to understand that we're able to do bargains as well. Again, your health or money, because a lot of times we do exercise, but we have no idea what those exercises are for. When you're able to be very intentional about your exercises, because if you want to lose weight, but you do exercise to increase your muscles, increase your strength, A lot of times that's misalignment, and you will not get neither one, neither other one. So it means you need to align your choices that you, of course, I'm intentionally doing something. And sometimes it's just investing in a personal coach is the best choice and is a bargain. Do you want to have more money in my bank, or do you want to have more health? I always say that health is supposed to be number one, and that's where you're supposed to bargain. Number 4 is work and leisure. That again is a very, very common bargain. Okay, I will watch first TV show and then for sure I will work. Or I will work for 30 minutes and I will watch a TV show. Now, of course, working and then watching TV show or anything in between, or leisure, or it could be maybe it could be recharge leisure as well. So what kind of bargains do you do? Like, do you say, okay, I will for now I will do some leisure, some downtime, and then I will work. Or I will work now and then I will leisure. And those bargains that you make will dictate how much results you are getting. Because if you say, okay, I will work for 3 hours and then I will give a leisure 30 minutes. Or you say that, okay, I will work for 1 hour and I will have a leisure time for 1 hour. So those choices that every single person is making will dictate results. Now, I truly believe that every single person is supposed to give themselves leisure, because leisure is not just for leisure itself. Because leisure says that, okay, I have a time for myself to recharge. Recharge is one of the most important things, because you need to have energy to pursue the things that you want. So recharge is a massive thing. And the potential can be bargaining. Again, it's like, okay, I'm working, and I do not bargain because of that. No, I don't have time to recharge. I don't have time for leisure. But that sometimes could be the worst decision for you, because you're walking and working on zero energy levels. And that's where people are really going and burn out. So we always need to ask, okay, how much energy do I have? And then we're able to really go and recharge our energy, that we're able to be more focused, more productive, and really make things happen. Number 5 is social media use, or some kind of activity maybe that doesn't give much benefits. Now, of course, we're able to understand that social media for business and there is a lot of benefit in that. But when we use for personal reasons, for no other reason, just looking at other people's lives, it's not good. It's really not good. Being able to really use social media only for the benefit is something that is hard. Because it's a snack that is, even me, like I love personal development, I love personal growth. And I potentially could watch hours on some kind of seminars, some kind of ideas. It's, even though that sounds good to really look at those seminars, but sometimes it's a snack, but it's very easy to look for nuggets. It's very easy to put yourself through information. What is not easy is really using that information and executing on that. Execution is the most important part. And that's what we need to bargain. Okay, should I execute or should I learn? Should I execute or should I learn? And execute is supposed to learn for the most majority of the time, because learning is important, but we need to give priority for execution. Number 6 is household chores. So I have a belief that we not invest much time in household chores, but this is a bargain that we make. Sometimes when you feel overwhelmed or you are really want to do something and you want to procrastinate, what do? You want to clean it. That's what I said, that when you're going through stuff, when you procrastinate, your home is shining. Everything is clean because you procrastinate. And a lot of times we make those bargains that we bargain. Work, execute, or clean home. And a lot of times that cleaning home wins against really executing and making the needle moving forward. Now, of course, it could be other side as well, that a person doesn't clean whatsoever. I think that we're supposed to really clean every Sunday, once in a week, just to make sure that we have a clean area, but don't put too much emphasis on that. And of course, when we start making money and we're able to really afford, I believe in having some help. A person comes in and helps to clean and potentially prepare a meal. That is great, because when you think about it, how much money do you make per hour? And when you say, okay, I'm making 200, 500, it doesn't matter. Like what, and then you say, I'll make an hour this kind of money. For me, spending an hour on cleaning, I'm wasting that amount of money. So how much it costs to hire a person who could help. And sometimes you understand that hiring somebody who would help is a massive investment, because you make much, much more in that hour. Number 7 is financial decisions. Those are the bargains as well. Should I keep in my bank? Should I invest? Should I risk? Should I buy something? Should I buy a car? Should I buy a house? All those bargains. Look, if I will buy a car, I will feel good. If I will buy a house, I will feel good. If I will invest, if I invest in myself. So all those are bargains. And I think that what kind of bargains are the most helpful for you? And it's again, I truly believe that every single person is supposed to understand what is the best for them and bargain for their own benefit. Because I truly believe that buying a house is great, but for your reasons. Because I think that buying a house, sometimes people buy a house too fast. Because investing in yourself, I find is much more important than investing in a house. House is not bringing you the benefits of developing a skill set, developing you. Because potentially we are very young individuals, like 30, 40, 50, are very young individuals in a lot of senses. So that means we supposed to invest in ourselves, that we could have beautiful life down the road because we develop the skills and expertise that we're able to make much more money and buying a house that could be even better. So those bargains, at what point do you buy things that actually doesn't develop you? Buying a house doesn't develop you. Buying a car doesn't develop you. A lot of choices that we make doesn't develop us. But at the same time, of course, when we develop us, when you're able to really say, I'm able to work on myself, okay, let's invest that money. Let's develop that financial money. Let's build a budget. Let's build that security safety net just to make sure that I'm able to really pursue things that really matters, pursue that big dream that I have. Because having a safety net, it allows you to have a peace of mind to pursue the big things. And those are, again, bargains that we make every single month, every single year, every single day, potentially. Number 8 is procrastination. Procrastination. And this is, again, delaying tasks that you feel that you want to do, but for some reason you delay. This is a bargain. Okay, I will do this one. I will clean. I will do it later. I will do it tomorrow. It doesn't matter what kind of procrastination, but those bargains will dictate how fast you will move in developing the skill set, in moving your life, in moving the needle forward. And of course, people say that I don't want to procrastinate. I just don't know why I'm procrastinating. I just don't know. I know what to do, but I just don't do it. I hear so many times. I speak to people every single day, and that I hear all the time. I know what to do. I know what to do. I just don't do it. And I know why I don't do it. And I think that this is one thing, is that procrastination is sometimes winning against us. Because we are not able to overcome and bargain to our own needs, to our own benefit. Sometimes we bargain against our own needs. That's the weirdest thing, but we always need to understand that procrastination is that if you procrastinate, you you winning the bargain against yourself. You're losing the bargain. Number 9 is healthy habits. That means that what kind of healthy habits? You should read 15 minutes a day, maybe meditation, maybe like prayer. What are the healthy those habits? Like journaling, reflecting, thinking, all those great tools in your tool belt that really helps you elevate your life. Now, do you do those healthy habits, or do you think that, okay, like this time I'm very busy. I'm very busy, but in the future I will be less busy, things will calm down, and I will be able to do it. I will be able to do it for sure. Like now, I know that last 6 months was very, very heavy. Now, next 2 months will be busy, but after that, for sure, we'll have. After those 2 months, what happens? What happens after those 2 months? Always something comes up. And I think that when you really start to understand, that there will be always something in your life. There will be always something in your life. There will be always urges in your life. You start to not bargain yourself with those habits that will elevate your life. I say, if I will not do it now, I will never do it. If I will not do it now, I will never do it. I mean, when you understand that, you start to put priorities in priority, not urgencies. I think that those urgencies sometimes takes too much our time. Anyways, again, those urgencies, you need to say, I know you took so much time in my life, and I don't want to put my priority on you anymore. I say, that's it. I'm changing myself. I'm improving myself. And I'm putting my priorities as priority. Because urgencies a lot of time hide themselves under priority mask. And we a lot of times believe that. And we really say, okay, yeah, that's priority. No, that's his urgency with priority mask. And we start to see that and bargain for our own needs. And the last one, it's a sleep. Sleep. This is, again, I left that sleep for the last because for me, that bargain is very, very hard. For me, it's very hard. I don't want to sleep. I don't like to sleep. I want to do so many things. I want to learn 5 languages. I want to travel. I want to live in different countries. I want to build different businesses. I want to meet different people. There's so much beautiful things to do. I want to travel. Like, it's just, the list is going on and going on. Like, there's just so much to do in life. I would love to have like 10 lifetimes to really do all the things that I want. And I don't want to sleep. I would love to sleep like a couple hours and do all the things required. And I know that sleep is very, very important for your health, for your productivity, for your mind, for your capacity. So for me, like, I lost a lot of time this bargain. I slept only 3 hours, I slept 4 hours, and next day, of course, I pay for it. I pay for this bargain because if I lose this bargain of having enough sleep, next day I'm paying for it. And that's a lot of times. Some bargains is that you pay next day. Some bargains that you make, you pay your life in decade, in 20 decades. For example, bargain every single day drinking, every single day smoking. You're making that bargain choice every single day, but what you'll do, you will pay those consequences in 10 years, 20 years, and you're not able to change that anymore. You're not able to change that because those consequences will be so hard because that negative impact compounds. And when it compounds to the high level, you're not able to go back. It's crazy how those negative things impacts and how it compounds. Great things compound as well. And those bargains that you're making every single day, those 15 minutes potentially you bargain, okay, I will do reading 15 minutes. I will invest in developing skills every single day. When you do that for decades, it will compound. That's what I'm doing here as well. I truly believe in my ability to be consistent and sharing my ideas, sharing my perspectives, developing ability to express my thoughts will compound in decade that I will be able to achieve a new level of communication that I never could achieve without this consistency and without putting my time in giving my best. So what is the most important part? I truly believe that when we think about bargain, how to win a bargain. I think a bargain is a choice. Bargain is a choice. So how you win over the choice, how you make that choice to make sure that it's towards your benefit rather than the benefit of immediate gratification. What is that? What is that's difference? So number thing, I think that the most important thing that we're able to do is that make a decision. So what do you mean? Like, it's a choice, a decision. It seems very, very similar. So what is the difference between decision and choice? One decision could save you from 1,000 choices. One decision could save you from 1,000 choices. So what do I mean by that? I made a decision that I will never watch TV shows. I made a decision. So I never watch TV shows because that was my decision. So that means people think, hey, should I watch TV show or should I not? And you start bargaining, you with yourself. That means that you potentially could lose because when you're bargaining all the time, at some point when the willpower will be small, you will lose it. But when you make a decision and you say, I never watch TV shows, there's never bargain because you know that you never do that. For example, I said I never watch TV news. I'm against it. I never do that. I walk away. I don't argue about politics or I never argue about different things. So I don't do that. So I walk away. I don't gossip. I don't listen to gossip. So I walk away from that. So I don't need to bargain. Because I know I made a decision to do it. So one of the best ways to really win the bargain is to make a decision. So that means that what kind of decision? So we discussed first with the snooze button. So say that when the first snooze button comes in, I wake up right away. No matter how I feel, I wake up. Making a decision, not a choice. Because otherwise, what happens? You every single day bargain. And you will lose those bargains because if you lost once, you lose a little bit your confidence. And next day, because you have a little bit less confidence, you might be losing that game again. But you make that decision. But you need to make a decision. Because if people say, oh, I wish I would make a decision. I wish I would make a decision. Of course, at that moment, it doesn't help. That commitment, because when you make that decision, you made a commitment. Because commitment and just wish to really make a commitment is a massive difference. Because you know when you make a commitment, you know when you make a decision, because you know it doesn't matter what happens. You are waking up. You are winning their bargain for yourself. And again, we're supposed to really review all those bargains and make a decision in every single time. For health, as I said, for finances, and what decisions do you make that you could save from 1,000 choices? Because when you really make this decision, you save your willpower, you save your mental power, because you don't need to bargain with yourself. But bargain with yourself takes enormous amounts of energy. And energy is the most important thing. It's a finite thing. So when you make those decisions, I truly believe that this is one of the best way to win any bargain, because there will be no bargain at all. So I hope you should reflect as well. What kind of bargains do you make with yourself every single day? Because that's just a small list of bargains. We make so many bargains during the day, and we need to really build a system where we'll make decisions rather than choices, rather than bargains, to make sure that we're able to move in life stronger, better, faster, and really to win in life. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.